This is Boop Toop 2.0. I just saw a thing by a Romanian monk in which he talks about prayer, and he spends like, I read it, and it probably 2 or 3 or 4 pages about Tic Toc. He just rails against Tic Toc. Because Tic Toc is like, it's destructive. It absolutely destroys your prayer, destroys it. Because, and Tic Toc does all kinds of stuff. They know how to addict people. People are doing Tic Toc. What are they doing? Somebody showed me, is Joseph here? You showed me your Tic Toc. You were telling me you found me on Tic Toc or something. So I took your phone and looked at Tic Toc. I was not okay after that. I looked at it for about a minute, and there's an Orthodox section of Tic Toc. So I saw me, I saw Father Hosea Trenham, it's like, oh great, absolutely wonderful. 3 seconds of Father Hosea. Awesome. Then there's something else. Then there's something else. Then there's something else. It was like, I really felt
it's like
weird.
Bits of sound bites.
I feel weird afterwards. But if I looked at it for several days, I guarantee you I'd start to like it, you know? And I don't want to look at it for several days. You know, I want to get my stuff on TikTok because I want to get the poor people that are looking at TikTok. Maybe there's a chance they'll come around. And then I'll tell them, let me have your phone. Smash. Now I got a chance for you to save your soul. But so I didn't feel good after looking at it. I really didn't. I feel like I was like, because I hadn't had so much dopamine in my life. I felt like I was shot up heroin or something. So it was terrible. So it's really destructive, the things that we have in our life, in our modern life. And so we have to fight those things. And I would say, get a good start in the morning. So if you guys are not getting up early enough to pray, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to get up early enough to pray in a concentrated way, not just blasting off the Trisagion prayers and maybe then putting in something, listening to your phone on your headphones to the rest of it. I was saying putting in a CD, but that would make me seem like I'm old, wouldn't it? Does anybody do CDs anymore? I don't think so. No. What's that?
CD players don't even come in cars anymore.
Yeah, there's no CD players and stuff. I don't think they come on computers anymore. I don't think so.
My car does have one. It's a 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you probably have an 8-track player.
For little places that don't have the radio stations.
Sure.
Yeah. But in general, people, of course, they're all listening to it from the internet or from their phone. Okay. It's not a terrible thing to listen to podcasts and things, but it's more important for you to pray. That's what I would recommend. So rather than listen to a bunch of podcasts, I would recommend before you do that, you'd be praying the Psalter. Or you would be, if you're in a car, it's kind of hard to pray the Psalter. That'd be dangerous. But you would, unless you have it memorized, of course. It was a requirement in the early days to be a bishop, you had to have the Psalter memorized.
Yeah, the gospel.
And the gospel.
And the gospel.
And
the
the
New
gospel.
Testament.
The whole New Testament.
That's
Pretty much the New Testament.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But we're not of that same culture anymore. I think that we don't emphasize that because of the written word. I read once about African bards that they'd record them telling some great tale. Would be literally like thousands and thousands and thousands of words, 100,000, 200,000 words. And then they would record them 20 years later telling the same tale, and it was identical. So, but that's just a different culture, a culture that's not as much with the written word. And now I don't even know if we're the written word anymore. I think we're just visual now, aren't we?
Yeah.
To an extent.
TikTok.
I think we're TikTok. We're TikTok.